I don't know. It's not in your pocket?
No. I thought I had the fish with the vitamin.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, guys, they get a multivitamin every morning.
That's right.
Inserted into the fish.
Yeah. And amazingly enough, you can get multivitamins for seals. You just can't buy them in the superstore or in Guardian Drugs or whatever. Look at you. It's flashing. It's not even what I want you to do.
Kiss. I got a kiss. I'm okay now. I got the kiss.
So we have two Harbour seals. The one that I just did a spin with there is Snorkel. He's 5 years old, soon to be 6. He's 6 next month. And it is Loki's birthday this week, so he will be 19 next week.
Happy birthday! Do you spin? Good
Did you
job.
spin the other way for me? No, I didn't want you to spin that way.
Even though he's 19, Loki is still learning new behaviors, so I guess he can teach old sea dogs new tricks. Not that he's old, they can live up to 35 years in captivity, so.
Yeah, around 25 in the wild. And we mentioned the fact we give them a multivitamin. That's because in the wild they would eat herring, mackerel, cod, squid, lobsters, anything that they can swallow whole. Whereas here we just give them herring and mackerel. And for some strange reason, Snorkel does not like mackerel at all. He only likes herring. He's just going to splash for me. It's not what I wanted you to do. I wanted a wiggle. There we go. Now, what we teach them is behaviors that they would do in the wild. So we're not teaching them tricks, we're teaching them behaviors to showcase just how intelligent they are. And the wiggle that he does there is not really a wiggle, it's how they get themselves up onto the rocks to sleep at night. They can only stay under the water for about 30 minutes, so if you see them sleeping under the water, it's just a little power nap. They do have to haul themselves out at night in order to sleep.
And if June's coming around the corner, the females go on land to give birth to their pup as well.
And when they do that, the way that they recognize each other is by sort of a kiss and touching the noses, a bit like dogs sniffing each other. They're very similar to dogs in some respects, which is why they're often called sea dogs. Out there in the Bay of Fundy, we only have 2 species of seals. We have Harbour seals, which are these guys, and grey seals. Grey seals are quite a lot bigger. Harbour seal can reach around 300 pounds. Not sure what that is in kilos. I'm a pounds person.
Yeah, they're closer to 300 pounds right now because they've been eating a lot this winter.
That's right. And the grey seal, the male, can reach around 1,000 pounds, so they're a lot bigger. I love the seal.
Well, Line's right here, and he wants to do
Here it
another
is.
spin. There you
All right,
go.
now you can do the wave.
I got a mackerel here for him.
And again, it's not really a wave. What they do when they're up on the rocks and they need to create space for themselves is they will slap other seals that are around them just to keep the distance.
They need their personal space.
They do.
I don't know if Jim mentioned it, but all this fish that we're feeding them right here, herring and mackerel, is donated to us by Connor's brothers.
What are we going to do now?
Which put them in cans, called them sardines. So they're basically eating their healthy dose of sardines.
I was a little bit dishonest earlier when I said we teach them behaviors that they would do in the wild, because there's one thing that Snorkel does that really they don't do in the wild very often at all, and that's a handshake. But we don't like to do that because it's cool. And again, it shows just how smart they are. We always hope that visitors leave the aquarium not only satisfied that they've had a good experience, but also that they learn something about the Bay of Fundy and about marine mammals and about the importance of the oceans. One little fact that I like to tell everybody is the fact that you're all breathing. Every second breath that you take is because of the ocean, because of the plankton that makes oxygen. So we think of the rainforest as being important, but the oceans are just as important in terms of the oxygen that we breathe.
Nada.
I think Loki's doing pretty much.
Absolutely.